Hey there, YouTube. It's Mountain Man 3225. Well, today in episode 9 of Suzuki Tips and Tricks, we're going to do a few different things for y'all. We're going to work with the muffler. We're going to show you what it sounds like stock. I'm going to show you a little trick you can do yourself. Now, keep in mind, you'll probably need a torch for this if you're dealing with an older mini truck, original exhaust system, and so on and so forth. But other than that, the other basics should be the same. But we're going to show you some basic tricks you can do with your old muffler if you just want a little bit of noise. And then we'll show you what a glass pack exhaust sound like on the truck afterwards. Now it might be a little bit, by the way things are looking, I might have to go a day or so after these first frames are made. But I'm just letting y'all know that up front. If it looks like sunny weather today, and then whatever the weather is the next frame, next shot, that's what it is. So with that, let's get started on this segment, episode 9 of Suzuki Tips and Tricks. As always, if you'd like to purchase a mini truck, go to bestusedtractors.com, call Rick McLean, 503-922-0031, and he'll set you up there. Yeah, so with that, let's get started with this segment. As always, thank y'all for watching. Alrighty, YouTube. Well, we're going to show you the basics here today of what's going on. So this is a stock muffler, and we'll set the camera up and let you hear what it sounds like, and then I'll show you what I was talking about the little trick here in just a second. Okay. Now what you're looking at here, it's going to be kind of hard to see here. I'm going to try and focus in and get as close as I can. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe I can get in here past all that. It's kind of hard to see in here because the area is tight, but I'm going to try and find a better shot here if I can. Let's see here. Anyways, yeah, here we go. Maybe this will work. No. Sorry there. Anyhow, yeah, there you go. As you can see, the muffler mounts right in there on that little nipple right there. Anyways, and then you have your bracket right here, and then your tailpipe, which I've already had a little work done with this, so it should come off semi-easy. But we're not going to be touching this bracket right here, or this. All we're going to do, take the tailpipe off. You'll have to excuse all zip tie. I just reran the winch wires there recently, so I haven't had a chance to do that. Cut all those off clean. But anyhow, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the tailpipe off later on, and then there's a bracket, which I'll get in here and show you. This is basically all you got to do, and I would go in and do a great detail of it, but you take those two nuts off, take that clamp off, and it should rock right off. Then on the back side here, as always, you'll see I got my excuse me there, I've got a radio thing I work with running in the background there. As you'll see here, you've got two bolts. One's got a nut, one's got a welded nut. You take this this top bolt here out. It's either 8 or 10 millimeter, something like that. It's metric. And then you'll do that. But we'll go ahead and crank the truck up and let you hear it with a stock muffler, whole setup, tailpipe, the whole 9 yards from Japan. And then we'll take the tailpipe off, let you hear that. And then by the next shot, we'll have the new muffler put in. You can hear that. So, got to excuse the background noise. Got my little nephew here and my mom out there. So, anyways. So, let's get started. Now, as I said, you got this little bracket right here, and it should be pretty loose because I honestly had the tailpipe off prior to this. I had to get a torch to do it, so Excuse me. There we go. So you just take this one off right here. And mind, you'll probably drop the ratchet. But that's not a big thing. Ain't nothing but a thing, like my dad always liked to say there. So, anyhow. So we'll take this off. Just a little bit. Alright, now you saw that just dropped like that, okay? Now we're going to keep the old hardware here, so I'm going to go ahead and put this bolt back in. I'll just come back and tighten it up a little bit later. I'm not really worried about it right now. Anyhow, so I'm just going to put this nut back in, or bolt back in here, excuse me, sorry. So we're just going to run it in just a second. That's all you got to do for the top side, or the back side of the muffler. Now the front side, I'm going to sit down here and try and get a better shot if I can. I don't know how this will work out. Let's see, maybe I can do it. Anyhow, so if you worked with a muffler before, you'll know that you have these little this exhaust clamp. So we're going to go ahead and loosen it up. I didn't snug this down too far. I wanted it to come off pretty easy, so we're going to go ahead and take this off. And actually, I'm probably ain't gonna worry about taking it off all the way. You'll want to take yours off all the way if you can. You got to take the torch to it. So we got this loose enough. Now then, we're going to take it, work it off like this, and there you go. Just slide it back up and out of the way. We'll lay that right over there. And that right there is the tailpipe assembly. Now we're going to take you back around and let you hear what this thing is without a tailpipe on it. And then by the next time, by the next shot, we'll have the new muffler installed. So y'all just come along and we'll be right back. Now this is with the tailpipe taken off, so here we go. So that's the stock system with just the tailpipe pulled off. By here in the next section, we'll show you what the new muffler sounds like and put a little info at the end of the video of how you can get this done yourself. Well, as far as get it done there. Because like I said, most of my work I do, I have contracted out to other sources. So because honestly, some stuff I do myself. But other things, I'd rather pay somebody that's what they work in, so it'll come out right. And this is one of those times that I'd rather have somebody do it right the first time, so there's no redos. But the basic gist of the tailpipe removal, you can do that yourself, as long as you've got a torch at your disposal to heat the pipe up, because sometimes it'll be pressed around the back side of the muffler there, so you won't be able to move it freely. I just got that pipe off here recently. That's the only reason why it come off so easy. So hey, I'll keep watching. Alrighty, well here's the finished product here. Got us a glass packed muffler set up like we said there. Try and get a better shot. And then the tailpipe, they run it out the side here to get it away from the truck, as far as from all the electronics over there and all that good stuff. So that'll take care of that problem, and I like it. It looks pretty good. So, see if we can get y'all a better shot of the muffler there. You can see it. It's kind of tucked back up in there, but it's probably as good as it's going to get. That's all welded up. Oh yeah, I'm sorry YouTube, I was going to show you the old muffler too before we do the sound comparison test of the new deal there. Here's the old clunker. Anyhow, it comes on those trucks. So there you go. And then, as we showed you previously, the old tailpipe. So there you go. Now let's get the camera set up and we'll do a after test of the sound. Alrighty everyone, I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. As always, please rate, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like to buy a mini truck here, go to bestusetractors.com or call them at 503-922-0031. And thanks to Kent's Muffler Shop of Cleveland, Georgia. That's where I got my muffler done from. So with that, this is Man 3225 saying God bless. Stay safe out there on the trails. We'll catch you on the next video. See ya.
I see times and I see faces, maybe not as many as there were before. And the break in the brick wall fails to please me when I feel it to the wind that I rove no more.